What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Yo Mama's Radio. So, today we're going to be playing Warlord's Penance. And, essentially I'm going to criticize the crap out of it while trying to educate everybody in the name of video game appreciation. There's three characters: the Dread Cavalier, Hollow Ranger, and the Nether Magnus, which is not available to us, and I do know why, but I'm not going to tell you why, because I did kind of play this game a little bit. So, what is that? Oh, this is the video game. Look with the mouse, walk around with the W and all those other letters at the top left hand corner. Find your way out of the dungeon. Allies are also trapped in the dungeon. Oh, and that's the only point, to find your way out of the dungeon. Well, that's cool. Dungeons are bad. That's where they kill people. So as you can tell, our bad guy here is a cardboard cutout. I'm gonna go push him over. I'll spare you the details though. Just so in case you do plan to play this game, I won't ruin the details for you. So I'll try to refrain from talking the details. Literally flopped like a cardboard cutout. I should mention before I proceed to the game developer, sometimes the mouse does not echo to my mouse, my system's mouse, so I cannot look left and right. And I have to click to activate the mouse in the game. So then I can look left and right as long as I have the mouse clicked. If I unclick, I can no longer look. So you might want to check that bug out, my friend. But alright. I like the walls, by the way. Very cardboard cutout-y. You know, you could have colored them, but a black and white game isn't too bad. Makes a very medieval, vintage look, you know? So I will mention though, like, this is one of the more impressive games that I, downloaded for free on itch.io that had to deal with dungeon crawling and, role-playing, fantasy, adventure, survival type games, and, the interactive fiction, right? Because it's 3D, there's no issues, and there's this, you have a mission, and it requires the brain, And even more impressively, you have a save stone, or gloom stone, as this developer put it. And so it's immersive. Yeah, I played so many other games that had no save option. And I was like, dude, it's like ruins your progress. I'm like, dude, come on. Like, please. Like, why wouldn't you allow me this? But you, thank you. Seriously. I love the art. I do. It's awesome. You can't really block these. You can, but I'm too lazy. I just the mouse, my mouse specifically anyway, because I don't really have a mouse mat, so I can't really move as well with my mouse. I'll get one eventually. Don't bother me. I have to go that way. But I have no health. And there's like 3,000 guys right there. Look at them standing there. They're just like, "Murr, we will chew you up." It is kind of monotone, but it's a nice kind of monotone, you know? Monotone. I was just waiting for my health to regenerate. Burn! Burn. You did. That's right. I win, sucker. So again, nice 3-dimensional, and I should mention something about 3D, 3 dimensions. For anyone trying to get into video game development. So not only do you have to study a bunch of languages and computational mathematics, you also have to learn that there's no such thing as 3D in a 2-dimensional computer. So it's called binary for a reason. It's because there's only 2 dimensions. It's 0 and 1, which means electricity and ground. So, you know, negative and a positive, right? And that's how the computer works. It works in binary language because that is what it's made of. And so it's the essence of the computer, right? So ultimately, what this means is that to create 3-dimensional perspective, it's actually made of 2-dimensional arrays that are just overlapping each other. Kind of like if you draw 3-dimensional figures on a piece of paper, it only looks 3-dimensional, but it's actually 2-dimensional. Because it's flat, you know? And so it's just an illusion. And that's what that's all video games are. It's an illusion of light. For anyone really trying to get into some game dev. Oh, dude, I just died. Nice hit. I knew that, but continue from last save. See that? See? We are in business, man. Cool. Game load. Do I have I need a key. Oh yeah, the key. So if I go get the key, am I going the right way right now? No, I'm not going the right way. So if I go this way, this way, this way, maybe not that way. Yeah, so the maze kind of thing, it's awesome. It's awesome. Good game, seriously. So I get the key. I'll beat you up, sucker. Yeah, so again, I'll spare you the details. I was gonna say something, but there's the key. How do I kill that guy? No! Damn it! Damn. Oh yeah! And then I get the key. And then I go get that guy out. So Over here. There. There. First I'll save. Then, dude, come on, man. Damn it. I need another key, and I think it's the one next to the mage who's gonna, like, totally demolish me. This must be for, like, some other door. Let me just walk over here really quick, see what's over here. I think it was those guys. I could take those guys, right? Yeah, alright. I could take these guys. You look, you got it. Oh, that's like me. So you saying I look like that guy? Because he got a shield too? So are you saying I'm like a traitor or something? I like betrayed the, I'm a rogue, you know? Not you know what I mean. I turned against the Empire or something. Oh, but so, damn it. Okay, I'm just gonna use my shield this time. I don't know, man. Okay, I'm gonna use 4 this time. 1, 2, 3, 4. How do I block this? I don't know, man. I don't even know if that's working, you know? That's right. That's right. And Wait, so this time it has to work, because now I have 2 keys. Okay. So what else though about video game dev? What else? See how this dude's like turning and rotating? He's not even moving the feet. There's like an animation process. You have to adjoin the animation to the in-game functions. I'm trying to talk about something that I know it. Because I studied a lot of it, but I haven't gotten to the 3D thing yet. I'm more like have grazed the implementation of code. Again, I'm still trying to compile. Well, I compiled my own game for the first time. And it worked out, but it's a terminal-based ASCII game. And, I'm just trying to make it, you know, transform and all this crazy stuff. But it's not really working because you can't transform ASCII characters. So you have to kind of implement them in a flip book style, like flip book style. You know how you draw a picture and then you draw a bunch of pictures and then you flip the book and then it like shuffles through the pictures to create an animation. Well, it's like that's kind of how you have to do it if you're making a terminal-based game that's ASCII, because that doesn't really exist. And I'm dying. I did not notice this. I need to go kill somebody. I'm dying. I need to go kill someone. Damn it. Damn it. Why are there so many bad guys? Oh yeah, it's because I have another character with me. Damn, are we gonna survive this? Damn it. I just wasted my shield. Damn it. Damn it. Oh, help. Help. And that's right. Nice. Ooh. That's right. We just made it past the hard part, I think. That's 4 enemies over there, though. I need to wait. So my health needs to regenerate before I go up against those guys. So I do like this, though. I don't think it's impartial. I think this game is very well, like, calculated, like, organized, composed. You know, this developer did a really good job, and I definitely recommend it to other people because there's kind of a story going on here. You have companionship, and even though it might not be the strongest story narrative going on here, it kind of sets you in a really immersive world where you're like, you know, I'm like a prisoner of some type, you can assume, and it kind of lets you get creative with it. And, you know, just that alone, I think, just does it, you know? Before I die, I need to go figure out where the hell, how to save my own life, because damn it, my health is draining and I forgot how to get to that other room. Okay, so it was like, oh, see, now my mouse isn't working for some weird reason. Yes, I am on a Mac. See, it's like doing this thing again. Oh, I clicked and it kind of brought me back, so it's not the worst failure, I guess. But yeah, that's about the only discrepancy that I've seen. Just that mouse issue, and I'm about to die, but essentially it'll take me back to the loading place, and then I'll just go from there. But yeah, I definitely forgot where the hell that door was. Which kind of says good things about the game too, because it's kind of a maze. It requires you to use brain power. Oh, here it is, I think. Oh, but I'm dead. I'm not about to save. I should just die. So I'm about to die and then just yeah, reload to this point, and then I don't even know why I went over there. I went over there for something. Do you see how there's kind of like mouse overlapping going on? Yeah, but there was one point where it didn't even let me turn or nothing. This is all bad. Okay, I'm gonna try to block one of those axes. Damn. Maybe I didn't do it on time. Oh, I guess it does kind of block it, huh? Nice. Not too bad. And a potion. I'm gonna heal or save and then... Seriously. Oh, great. A sky would have been nice, but I guess the dungeon... You know, I think if a sky was there, it would have made the... Oh my... I remember this dude. See, I did play it. It's just... Dude, this girl is freaking beast, man. I'm just trying to get her... Take her out first, because... You know what? I think she won't even attack. I don't think she even attacks if I remember correctly. So it's probably better for me to kill these ones first. And I forgot about that. I just wasted my only potion. Woo! Maybe not yet. Run! Run! On my map, it says that they're like right there. Yeah, but that wizard dude's freaking strongest, man. So I'm just waiting for my health to load, and then I'll confront him. It's kind of low. It's kind of like this. I guess the health could have loaded a little faster, but not bad, dude. You see the foreground? Like the foreground or the background behind this wall, it's like kind of vague. Nice touch right there. Gives it some depth. It's deep. Alright, let's hit this. Screw this guy. Wow, wasted. It's because the timing, and then if you don't get the timing right, it just... Yeah, alright. So, not too bad though, seriously. I want to congratulate you on your game. I definitely think you should make more games. You maybe try to do something a bit more, less cardboard cutty and a little more story driven. That's just me, because if you know, story's got to be strong, you know. So that means involving some more animation, some more cutscenes, things like that. That's just me trying to be like, hey, you know, you got something here, and I think if you work at it, it'll serve you well. But I'm not gonna really, maybe I should proceed. This should be like my last fight then. And then I'll just, I'll save right here, and then I'll kind of end it there. Just cause, you know, there's many other video games. But this one is definitely a rare breed in the bunch of games that essentially either don't work, because they don't work, or they're just kind of lousy, maybe? I don't want to say lousy, because I think everyone deserves some form of respect for their games. I'll just open the door. Oh, but yeah, it's like some games are just not made. I think it's because there's like an intelligence barrier. And that's the only reason why some games are just not nicer than others. Because some people don't have everything, you know. Some people didn't grow up with everything. Some people didn't, and some people also don't. There's a lot. And so there's kind of like, yeah, this disparity thing. And I will finish the dialogue before I go. I'll even heal to make sure I can finish the dialogue. But so, some people haven't been given the resources. A lot of the time that means health. You know, like being healthy enough to perform, to be able to produce. And so, as a game developer, if you're constantly pounding energy drinks and coffee and all that crap, I'm not saying it won't get you anywhere, but you're going to be very mistake prone, and you're just going to have some really burned out ideas. You know, and those overdrive ideas are actually like meh, you know, meh. You know, though, and it's not that they can't be addicting, but addictions, I don't think, is what we want in video games. I think what we really want in video games is consistency, and in you know, just persistence, you know, in code, right? With that being said, just keep studying, keep working at it, stay healthy, and eventually I hope to get this guy out and be a wizard, because I don't like knights and I don't like rogues as much as I do, you know, elementals and stuff. Alright everyone, that is my video for today, and thank you for staying in tune to your grandmother's radio. Alright everybody.